We're talking with Jessica Kaminsky, who is the director of Hear Me, which is part of the Create Lab at Carnegie Mellon University. She's going to be presenting a talk on tools for bringing youth voice to decision makers. So, why don't you tell us about Hear Me and about your talk, Jessica?
Great, thank you. So Hear Me is a youth voice project where we help students of all ages, from pre-K through high school, make media, variety of different kinds of media, mostly audio, um, how to share their ideas and experiences through this media. And that media is then used to inform adult decision makers about how to be making better policies and better practices on behalf of young people.
How um, how do you get decision makers to pay attention to that?
Oh, that's what the talk's about. It's all about the partnership for us. So we partner with a variety of different organizations, both to reach young people and help them to make this media. But then on the other side, partnerships to help share the experiences in the media made by students. So, for example, in the first campaign that we did, so we were working on school climate and how students, their ideas about what it's like to be a student in school can reach not only administrators in the school level, but at the state level, at the national level. And so it's through partnerships that we build with a group of local education advocacy lawyers and through working with the State Department of Education, how we can be reaching these people who are making these, local and high level policies that affect our students.
What kind of feedback are you getting from decision makers about this?
Excited. They're really excited because it's hard for them to go and to talk to all the students. I think that they really want this kind of feedback. Um, they're brave decision makers to be able to listen to all of this, absolutely. So I have to give them credit. But that they want to be getting this kind of feedback, and we have the ability to go and to be talking to a wide variety of students. So they're very excited to be getting this kind of feedback on the whole. And that's most seen through the new partnerships that we develop. Specifically this spring, we'll be working with our mayor and city council. They're excited to hear what our students have to say about youth-police relationships here in Pittsburgh. And so having new partners come on with enthusiasm to be hearing what students say, I think is the best testament.
So are these are like podcasts that they make? How is it that they go about making their voices into something that decision makers would pay attention to?
The majority of it's through audio interviews that our team helps facilitate, either by running the audio interviews, teaching the students how to do it with each other, helping teach educators and other adult leaders how to do this kind of media making. All of it's shared on our website, hear-me.net. But then so they're using this kind of media and these variety of media making tools. The majority of it's short audio pieces, under 2 minutes, about different things that they're talking about related to the theme in general. So looking forward to youth police relations and everything from what experiences do you have to what advice would you give and what's been really positive, what do you think this job entails, and things like that. So there's always a wide spectrum of the content that we get, but the media making process is ideally up to the students, but sometimes we step in and help facilitate doing audio interviews with them.
Do the students go on to do other productions after you interview them?
Not always, but I've definitely had a significant number of students respond, back not only to seeing their voices. I think the other thing that's really important I should mention is that not only is it heard by the specific audiences that we've built for the campaigns, but we also do a lot of physical displays in the community. Both here locally and in other cities, we have displays that are audio playback devices. So you walk up in a coffee shop and you hit a button and you can hear what one of our students had to say about, should security officers in the local high school have guns? So having these students see their voices out in public has been really, really powerful to them and is a big step in encouraging them to see the validity of their voice and of their opinions and encourage them into that kind of work. But then also for the students who have the opportunity to make the media, do the interviews, do the editing, and all this, the whole process, I've had quite a few of them come back. I had one girl in college calling me from her dorm room asking, can I borrow the equipment? I've got a new project idea. How do I stay in touch? How do I keep doing these things?
Wonderful. Well, I wish you great luck and an exciting talk at DML 2014.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to see everyone in Boston.